if you can keep the skirmish up on the side of Flipster Talon, just run at them constantly.
Getting dewarded, so it's going to be a bit of a brawl there as actually early boundless strike and early solo kill by Emo. Nicely done there, and it's going to get him that super early bottle plus magic stick for himself. No magic stick quite yet, and that's Q that actually ends up going down on this top side as well. So comes out to him. Emo will have had his for quite some time, and he'll have a very healthy one to be able to play around with. Going for another dive here on the Leshrac, and he's probably going to get it as well.
Oh my god. They're going for him. Makoto, gotta be careful. If he comes forward one more time for the last wave, he will die. And he does. He comes forward. Makoto, sorry brother. They lift the wave to make 100% sure. Blood grenade gets dropped down, and Emo finishes him off, gets a third kill for himself. Makoto.
There, as WS getting sleptwalked back underneath the tower, and well, he won't get hit by it, but Hoodwink absolutely will. Boundless.
Oh, outplayed.
Lost his mana.
Outplayed. Fly hit him to get the mana burn. He got brain sapped at the exact same time. That was some good calculation.
Another kill. Oh boy.
Kidding me.
Oh, even Paulison's coming, dude.
Oh no. They found him. Nightmare. Will it be there? Yes, it will. They got the sleepwalk back towards Baboka. Full channel coming in from the Alchemist. There's no point there now. By the time they got there, look how quickly he died. By the time they arrived, he'd be gone already. And now with Emo having amplified damage, Paulison in tow. Will they come to defend this? Oh, look what Baboka's doing. He's drawing attention. Oli and Q are dealing with Baboka, trying to protect Makoto. And he might die for this, but he's opened up the space for the Wisdom Shrine. Hashtag worth. If I'm a position 4 dying right now, I'll take this any day of the week. But they actually have 3 heroes for the die side around middle. Emo in the gang.
No.
They want to chase for somebody else. Makoto does have zip, so he's going to be A-okay. Q, though, not so lucky. So the little friendly squirrel is about to be very, very dead here. Gets brought down. Paulison found a nightmare as well onto Makoto. Emo and the gang are coming. He has split Earth. But type exclamation mark ticket in the chat. You'll get all the information on how much the tickets are. They're relatively cheap. It's happening very soon. And now, the first gang coming in from Emo will be to the bottom side. Blink Dagger revealed. He had the full arena. Makoto! Oh no, he blinked in looking for revenge. But Baboka was immediately there with the unstable concoction. And now, pressure being put onto WS. Lightning Storm throwing him down. He's trying to get back. Baboka, stun gonna be at the ready again. He's channeling it. He wants to throw it onto someone in the fight. WS has the big Wukongs going. They try to spear him out of the Wukongs. It doesn't work, but they spear him towards Emo. So he almost lost his life to the magic damage regardless.
Baboka's got his as well. Now going straight into that Aghanim Scepter to be able to feed it over to the Leshrac, who's got 23 Savage in his sights.
Yep, Fiend's Grip committed. And they try to TP in somebody, but the rate at which these heroes are dying. Man, this Leshrac no deal. Bro, when you come second, bro, I've literally woken up at night being like, why didn't I score that goal? Fly. Now getting caught out in the middle of all of these heroes. 23 and the gang do finally gank him. They reveal the Blink Dagger on the DK, and they bring down the Anti-Mage.
We'll back off a little bit. Ooh, he's got the Ice Armor as well from the Helm of the Dominated Creep, and they're going in onto 23. You cannot go on your own into a lane like that. You need creeps to be able to play around with, my guy.
My god. I don't think they got vision onto WS, so he should be safe on top of these trees, but Emo just coming through, ripping into that DK. Oh, they see him. They found Oli. They're gonna try and get the easy kill on the Chen, but here they come. Oh, WS, he jumped into the arena. They want this fight. Fiend's Grip onto Makoto as well. They'll throw out the Sharpshooter, connect onto Emo, but with just Sharpshooter by itself, it's not nearly enough damage. Zeal should be able to rebuke Oli. Get the quick and easy kill.
Going up against the Storm Spirit, right? You just blink in, drain 20% of his mana. You don't get the benefit of the Galvanize coming through. Mana boots.
Try and kill Fly, but our Emo already here. The whole team is here. Fiend's Grip out onto WS. They make sure to protect Fly as well. And they were just perfectly set up to contest for this Wisdom Shrine. Look how scared.
Don't do it, Savage. Don't do it.
He's so scared.
Oh, they see him.
They do indeed, but he does get away. No, he doesn't get all the way back though. Nihilism is going to connect onto him with the split Earth. 23 is dead. Zeal will be there. Blink, Spear, 23. Bye-bye, my friend. Difficult part, right? WS needs the early Boundless to set up the fight. Would also love to have Boundless to end the fight, or to end the Fiend's Grip on Paulison. But they're smoked up.
I don't know if you can 100-0.
DK going in onto Mars. They find him first, but Emo's in the fight with the Nihilism onto everybody, trying to get out this magic damage. Zeal is going to be able to get off the arena onto WS. They kill him off. Pelosin does die. They cancel the Fiend's Grip, but Makoto popped his entire mana pool to make that happen. so he will just end up dead. Ollie's gonna follow him into the grave. Emo makes sure
just
Q
gonna fall,
does
I
as well. I think this is GG, Dana. There's nothing you can do here. Ollie, TP attempt gets cancelled. He gets blown up. 23 Savage, the lone survivor on the map, desperately searching for BKB.
Healing reduction coming through from this.
Also further scouting, right? This Hoodwink has been allowed to survive longer than expected because he's been able to get in the trees. Paulson, yet again, will be the first one to die here. But this time around, Fly is in the fight. BKB activated by 23 Savage. That's the 9-seconder. But he needs to get out of here. This BKB is not going to keep you alive, my friend. They throw in the stun. It hits him just as the BKB expires. And Fly bursts him with the Mana Void. The first Mana Void of the game will also be the last. GG, well played is called. Flipster Talon lose out in game number 1, just as the highlights for YouTube were supposed to happen. Exclamation F in chat, not just for YouTube highlights, but for Flipster Talon, because they, my friend, got absolutely ripped. All of that Flipster Talon, they still have a very hard time starting these fights. A lot of pressure being put onto Makoto and WS. You never want to be too close in proximity towards him. They glimpse back, actually. Fly putting in the pressure. He's got some stacks on him. There's going to be the blood grenade slowing him down as well. Fly just wants to get the further run. 3 more hits should be enough. Does have a healing Lotus, but it's not going to work.
Q
now also stuck around. Why would you do that on the Nature's Prophet? Fly, easy double kill. Nice start to the game for him. Oh no, this can't be that dynamic, fam. We own mid and draw even on the side lanes, or we get owned on the side lanes and draw even mid. Now Makoto, he's gonna eat a full stun. They still do have the glimpse from Paulson, and with the secondary blood grenade, Makoto's gonna end up dead. Q's gonna try find quick revenge onto Pelosin.
Oh, missed.
As he's doing that though, in the mid lane, they are gonna be able to kill off this Queen of Pain. Paulson will finally get himself sprouted out, trying to look for the deny. Will he get it? Yes, he will. The Prowlers pull through, waste Q's time.
Stopped the range creep, he stopped the flag bearer creep from 23 securing that, so yep, like you said.
They're going on to WS, he tried to TP away, but Paulson right there with the glimpse, and they're gonna leave the kill for Emo. Making sure that the Queen of Pain can scale. It's basically tax that she's collecting from the previous game.
Zeal is on his mana pool that, they're actually gonna go for a dive with the siege creep as well here. They want this kill onto Zeal and they want it bad. They're gonna get.
Yep. He's only level 5, so they bring him down. Quite an easy kill.
The enemy.
Paulson and Emo, hoping that somebody shows, and they actually cliff the wave. They glimpse back WS. They get him. How did they get that vision? Oh my goodness, WS is a dead man for sure. They're not even gonna have to commit any big spells. He goes down. We'll see if they go top to defend Zeal because he is struggling. Still level 5, surrounded by the enemy team and Talon.
They found out the Enchantress and they're willing to pop absolutely everything on. Not too much mana for Emo to play around with, though.
Pelosin is losing his life, though. Q finally TPs in, and they find the kill with the Sprout. Like you said, Emo, not much mana. So they end up just losing out on the Raptor. Just going to be another charge for Q. Getting closer towards the vessel with that bonus gold picked up from the kill. This Invis rune. Maybe he finds Baboka. This is a much easier grab. You're bringing Lifestealer in as well with the Prowler Shaman. So they should be able to kill off this Alchemist. Wrath of Nature bouncing about. Damage flying through. They even threw in the Impetus. 23.
And a TP actually coming in from Makoto, who's fairly healthy himself. Yeah, they just want to get this free kill onto the Disruptor if they can.
He dropped the Static Storm though, and it connected onto Makoto. Will Makoto die? No. They pop the Stampede, they get him out of there. There was no kinetic field to hold him in position. Fly, pop the Enrage, trying to get himself out of here. But now there's no more Sonic Wave for this fight. Baboka channeling the stun, trying to come in from the sidelines here. Will self-stun, unfortunately. However, enough space was created that they still find the kill onto Q.
November, exclamation mark ticket in the chat to be able to find out that one. That's not even just a translation that I made up, as it's just the kind of segue that you can come to expect.
23 Savage did not rage again, and he got Static Storm. Didn't have the vision on the high ground, so Paulson says, well, buddy.
Seconds time.
Yes. Completely understandable. They will not stick around to secure the tier 1 tower. Oh no. Okay. This time he has the Q. He got the rage. He knows what's up.
They're looking for the Disruptor on the hunt and will be able to claim it just before the Twin Gate.
Zeal did his best trying to push away the Lifestealer with the Hurricane of the Wildwing Ripper, but it's not enough in the end. So Boboka is not queuing into the Aghanim second for Pelosin. He's going... Oh, they found Q though. Just caught randomly out.
Is that enough to Roche?
Yeah, should be.
They just wanted a kill. Here comes the Mud Golem.
Baboka is on it. He sees it already. They're going in. WS,
storm.
beautiful stun, but there's going to be a
No
static
BKB
storm,
yet.
which connects wonderfully onto all of these heroes. They kill off the Centaur. 23 though, snatches the
Snatch.
Aegis. Huge Sonic Wave, but it won't matter. He's already dead. Q? What is this madman TP coming in from the Nature's Prophet? It ends up getting him killed. They want to kill 23 Savage. He's TPing out. He'll be successful with the Rage. Ollie, though, not going to be so lucky. Caught by the Spear, caught by the Unstable Concoction. So yes, they snatch the Aegis, but absolutely not worth it. They're still going to be able to get the kill on the Roshan.
Sell the Iron Branch. They're going in.
Top lane, they're going in. Palosin will eat a Wrath of Nature. Q found him. Oh, and they actually burst him. That was the final second before the TP completed. Fortunately for them, Go Time is also emerging from Yakult's brothers. So we're going to have a clash here. WS, Vision breaks. He sees Emo. They got the Static Storm out though. Before the jump could happen, before they could find the stun, 23 Savage did get off the BKB, but he's trying to just bring down Baboka. They still haven't killed off this Disruptor. Baboka still alive. Q's gonna be the one that potentially dies first. Baboka chasing. He's dodging all of this damage. Only now does he fall. But he's created so much space. Now they come. Spear of Mars out onto 23 Savage. Fly right in front of him. Trying to get through him. He's man fighting. He's got the mischance, but it's not going to be enough. He ends up dead. Ollie getting charged down now as well. Bashed up by Fly. Double kill for the Ursa. Mikoto only survives due to the Invis rune.
It is a lot more slower traveling.
Mikoto
We'll find Zeal, potentially.
will indeed. They do get the stun out with WS, and Zeal should die for this. 23 trying to close the gap to supply some additional burn. The double edge will finish him off. So that is something to bring down Zeal. 23 scouted. They see him. Zeal saw him. Oh no.
The Helm Dom creep. Oh, you
23.
can't.
Oh, he tried a TP. He didn't rage. He didn't BKB. He didn't nothing.
Oh.
He tries to go for the rage now, but it's too late. Why didn't he pull the Nightfall there? Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Scouting. As they're going to throw up US into the air. He might just straight up die through this.
No, he's gone. Mikoto came through to see if he can do anything, but very quickly realizes this is not the place he wants to be. It always happens to these C players and the Eastern Europeans that get caught by the visa problems. Fly gets the enrage off. They spear back WS into the arena. He gets bursted. No buyback available. Ollie, he gets glimpsed into the arena as well. How unlucky can you get as the Enchantress? He ends up dead. Does have the buy available and did force out the Sonic Wave, so that's something. However, once they kill this here too, they're thinking about trying to stop it. They realize their opportunities are running out, but they still have an Aegis to worry about. There's the silence, there's the jump, but there's the Static Storm with a huge Sonic Wave. Everybody's falling low. Mikoto and the Lifestealer BKB'd early, but it will not help anybody else. Q, too deep, he ends up dead. Mikoto also quite deep, he'll also fall. But they did find Fly. They got the Ursa. They did have to buy back on this Q, Nature's Prophet. 23 had to commit the Unfest as well. But in the end, they got it. Very difficult to claim, but they get it in the end.
Okay, they find Barbacura as well. This would be a reasonable kill. It's not the biggest in terms of the gold bounty that's going to give to them, but they will take anything at this point. Big Smoke. This is a really nice angle for them to be able to take this. They want to find Paulison. They have to find Paulison. They don't find Paulison.
They get to Paulison now. Will they be able to burst them? No. There's a Static Storm that comes out on top of the Arena of Blood. They all need to get the hell out of here. Sonic Wave, not even needing to be committed just yet. It comes out, kills off the Lifestealer. Q, trying to TP out. They say no. Not allowing Mikoto to leave either.
Maybe that was one of those moments where WS went beyond the Blink Dagger's range and therefore it was a little short, but yeah, they just call it. He was literally like a tiny amount, like 50 range maybe, away from hitting the Disruptor as well as the Mars with that initial Centaur Stomp, and that meant that they didn't actually get the full lockdown that they needed. They were forced to use an earlier Electric Vortex than they would have wanted.
Flipster Talon, right? Yes, Gyrocopter's going to buy Satanic. Magnus will tank up eventually, but these are not
overprotective Wisps. There really isn't anything that they can do to be able to stop this harass. Maybe going on to Fly is the better option. He has a magic wand.
That's popped the magic wand already. They're going to be the attendants. One more right click is all they need, and WS able to find the first blood, bringing down that Medusa. Very nicely done. Paulison Wisdom Shrine though, so they're still coming for this. We'll see if Talon will bring in the additional numbers, and they do. Mikoto coming in behind both Paulison and Emo. They're gonna rush onto Q first. Beautiful flame break. This is just buying space and time. Q might die for this. Very low on the HP, does take a tumble. Will Emo be able to get out of here alive is the question. Paulison in with the heal. They're even bringing forward Fly on the Medusa. Makoto will be able to get the shrine, but WS might die for this one. Emo falling so low, so is WS. But the first one to die will be Paulison. In the meantime, Makoto, he needs to get out of here. He's trying to dive forward.
Oh, the zip.
Out of mana. He needs one more zip and he gets it. Just to get himself to safety, the tower hit will connect, but he survives with 21 HP. In the meantime, 23 Savage was able to secure the Enigma kill on the other side. That's nuts though. He's actually going to get more farm because bottom, they wanted to bring down Ollie and they succeed, but as soon as 23 Savage shows up, Zeal will die in a blink of an eye. Emo also not going to be that safe. Has enough mana to zip away. Makoto not going to decide to chase him.
So
Let him
on the
go.
front lines again, having to be a little careful here as Paulison. One of the few heroes that doesn't actually need to attack your hero to still get the attack damage out. They're going to see Bobica, and this is worth the kill, for sure. Most of the time, you're not that happy with a smoke just connecting onto a support.
Might be even more. They got the lasso out onto this Medusa as well. Fly does get up the stone gaze though. There is going to be the RP committed to. Fly unable to get out though. Mana is burnt away. They're chasing down the Dusa. Makoto and the boys are assassinating everybody else in the meantime. Fly has nobody to come and help him. They are bringing down the Enchantress in the mid lane as the Dusa dies top. Paulison will die as well. All across the map, they find themselves a team wipe, a triple kill for Makoto.
Questioning, can I go in? Can I not? He was completely there to assist the boys. Speaking of, he's getting caught out a little bit here.
And they have a glimpse, but they're turning around. They have Zeal here, but they've already caught the Echo Slam. They don't have the damage. They need more. Paulison, he's trying to close the gap with the Enchantress. They go back in, though. They find the kill. Makoto does get Black Hole, but again, where is the follow-up damage? Now 23 Savage shows up. Makoto is not even going to die. He gets out with the Astral Step. 23 Savage hoping to try and assassinate the rest of the lineup. By some miracle, the only person to die so far is Emo. Flame Break pushing back Paulison. He gets glimpsed into the rest of the lineup, and he is going to end up dead. Dies to the Firefly of Q. A 2-for-0 exchange, and that was a fight that they decided to start on the side of Yakult's brothers.
No Stone Gaze yet. Has a pretty healthy wand.
No mana. No mana.
He got burned. Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to chase down this Enigma. Will Bobica get greedy? Of course he will. Able to secure the bounty rune for himself, but
might kill Emo. Q is okay, getting zipped on himself, so they actually kill Q first. So Emo's going to be the one to collect that one. WS though still has Blink Dagger. Wanted to look for the skewer back, not going to be able to find it. Paulison might be the one to give it up. At the same time, 23 Savage able to bring down the Enigma. Now though, they know that 23 is not here, so maybe they go fight. There's going to be the Echo Slam committed onto the Disruptor and WS. They've gotten one. They would like to get more out of this, but they're already running out of resources. No mana on Zeal and Emo. They're just digging out of this. Can they get away fast enough? Makoto goes forward, ate the Remnant, doesn't connect onto Emo, but it does find Paulison. Fly. He's finally going to show up to an engagement again after respawning.
The right thing on Yakult right now, right? The annoying addressed lanes. They might be able to find Zeal here. They do indeed, but it's a long TP.
They're trying to get him out. Zeal, is he going to survive this? No. Makoto arrived at the Spirit Vessel. Made sure that Zeal will go down. But Boca did manage to get himself into this little crevice.
Ever since the past, 7 minutes or so? It's been pretty stagnant for that.
It's going to throw now, though, as they bring down Emo.
Make sure that while you might not be getting any closer to their tier 2, they're not going to be able to take your tier 2.
Top. Medusa?
She's dead.
Is she just dead? She just is? 2 heroes find Medusa, and yet again they prevent her from getting off that Stone Gaze.
But just not on. It actually kind of is. Even more so over the years with like the greedy asset.
They got the Black Hole onto Makoto, but they don't have the damage for this. But Boca's gonna have to just tank this gank. I think Emo was getting gone on, and they jumped in to save him. But unfortunately, it cost all their resources. So now
protecting it, but yeah, no real reason for him to be backing off here. He's still fine.
He will force the early Satanic out of him, and he actually hasn't gotten any lifesteal out of it. RP will emerge after the Echo Slam, but 23 is still dying. 23 is gone. They will be able to drag these heroes away, but Fly got off the Stone Gate, so now they have to leave. Ali got down the Static Storm with the Orchid out onto the Storm Spirit. Emo though, BKB pop, zipping forward, brings down WS with Fly. Double kill for the Medusa. It's gonna be now Makoto barely able to get away, but Emo says no. Does get silenced by the Resonant Pulse. And he's run out of mana, so won't be able to keep up the chase. but they did find the critical kills. Gyrocopter dead, Magnus dead, Mikoto forced away, and the lane of barracks protected.
Black Hole try and force some BKBs to be used. Gonna lead with Paulson, but he's very killable.
Yes, indeed. We'll just take out a sentry ward. Makoto gets seen, but Emo just trying to scout now, forcing a BKB out of this Void Spirit. That's a BKB of his own. They RP him, they're gonna grab him, and they are gonna kill him. No buyback available, did not BKB in time, and now Fly needs to stone gaze, but he's silenced. He doesn't have any mana left, he doesn't have any spells, he's just dead. Lasso also committed onto Zeal, who does find the Echo Slam, but why would you do that, Zeal? You're already dead. But Boca, please don't Black Hole. He will not, he will just die, and they will just call it. GG, well played. Game number 3 goes the way of Talon eSports. They will not go gently into the sweet night. They will push us into a game 4, and they will show us why they deserve to be in these finals.
If it bleeds, they can kill it.
I mean, nothing burger, just a draw. That being said, though, on that first night I fly anti-mage from farming at the moment, it's only later on that this can happen. They actually might try to pressure onto Q here. They already threw the Fire Snap Cookie, and Fly coming in on the other side. Blood Grenade dropped forward. Q trying to TP out. They drew, hoping for the TP, but unfortunately, Lil Shredder plus a right click ensures that he goes down. And now, so that left an opening to kill off Night Stalker and an opening for them to try and aggress into the Wisdom Shrine at the moment with the offlane.
Surely this time they're not able to get it. They've done it 3 games in a row, 4 games even, on Yakult to try and just invade, and well,
looks like it's about to be work. Maybe not. Mikoto is here. Stops it just before it gets taken away. Oh, but he gets out of the circle. Zeal is going to take it because here comes Emo. Dream Coil is now available. They black hole onto 2 from Zeal. Double kill immediately picked up. WS came in hoping to turn things around. Very quickly realizes I actually don't want to be here. This while laning normally into Bristleback. It's kind of amazing. Top lane. WS is in trouble. Paulson gonna be here. They find the scatter shot. There's gonna be the Fire Snap Cookie with the Lil Shredder. WS, it's daytime, my friend. So there's no way away from this Mana Void. Beautifully done by Fly.
Most of the time when you're drafting, it's like picking something strong when the rest of your team is weak. That's exactly what Emo is doing. He's being this tempo setter on the puck.
They're gonna try and kill the Bristleback. Dream Coil will be committed. He's eating all of these Morty's kisses. He can't do anything. And with his mana being taken away, Fly happy to commit the Mana Void. They secure the Bristleback kill, hold them in place. They don't bring them to me. So I'm curious. Do you think this is a good game for the Ags on Bristle?
I don't think it's a great game for the Ags by any means, but I think it just kind of fits. I'm really expecting there to be some kills and the tower opened up here if they can find it, but Fly is getting back in time.
He's dead.
No, he won't.
Yep. They set up that gank for a very long time. They brought everybody top. They even TP'd with Ollie onto the tier 1 tower. There's an observer ward that scouts Fly, but he'll think he's safe from the anti-mage. Little does he know, anti-mage is not the real threat. Gets himself caught with the RP into some Morty's kisses. And the 2 supports definitely happy to commit their spells at this stage.
No real follow-up for any sort of initiation coming through from Q.
Dream Coil is going to be committed out onto Ollie here with the Spirit Vessel out. They even commit Morty's kisses for this. They really want this kill, and they are going to get it onto Ollie at the same time. Popoka will drop the RP on the 2. It's Makoto as well as Q. Both of them have gone down. Now there's a Spirit Vessel on Q. Fire Snap Cookie to cancel the TP. And he ends up dead. It's a double kill for Paulson. They didn't want to abandon Ollie. They thought maybe we can make a turnaround. Emo was too far away. Imagine they want to try and find another target. The really scary thing, though, is that all of this time, while these little skirmishes have been happening, as they get 23 Savage brought back in, they do have Black Hole. Hasn't been committed yet. They might just have enough damage with Midnight Pulse and the Spirit Vessel. And they did have enough damage, but Zeal says, you know what, let's drop the ultimate regardless. Mikoto did get the stun out onto the park, but not enough damage to kill off Emo. So what do you think of this Lotus Ore being built immediately after Ags for 23 Savage?
Is the Vessel answer? Hold on,
RP. They found this WS Night Stalker. They're bringing him down. They dive in the Morty's kisses, doing the damage. They brought him down. Fly though falling very low. He needs to retreat from this fight. They should be able to find him. But it's only an Aegis life. Q might die to the Spirit Vessel here, ticking lower, dies to the Scatter Blast. He will end up losing his life as Ollie does get the kill thanks to the Nether Ward. But now, 23 Savage is isolated. He's very far from his team. He will have the Mana Void deployed on top of him. He's surrounded. He is going to be a right-click, and he's going to get killed. Double kill for Paulson on the Snapfire. They have lost the carry once again, and now Fly.
Oh,
Do you
well.
also play support in that game? RP?
Hold on.
We've got Nature's Prophet. Well, not Nature's Prophet, Night Stalker, excuse me. WS does not have a BKB, so no way to deal with this damage output. He
Wave
just
is already here. So
They're actually going middle.
they're
They're going to
still
try and force this fight.
converging.
Baboka, he gets the skewer onto 23 Savage, bringing him towards Zeal. At the same time, Emo just eliminating Ollie, taking
Holding
him
him in
out. Then they
place.
commit the black hole on the 23 Savage, make sure nobody can help him. Ollie still alive, but not for much longer. He eventually goes down as well. That was amazing connection. You saw Emo spam pimming mid. He's like, guys, forget and secure his own safety with the TP.
Yeah, I'm just having a look across the board, right? Like,
Fly, hold on.
What is this
Mikoto,
Lotus?
pop BKB. He is trying to keep this fight going. Fly gonna get silenced right now by the Hunter and the Knight. So is the Puck.
Emo?
They really will have to kill off Emo. Emo gets forced off the way.
Stuff's
The Puck
crazy.
is gonna be there. He's gonna still be alive. Fly chases Mikoto, kills him off, gets a double. WS now trying to fly away. Scatterblast slows him up. Fly
look at all
chases
these
him down.
units down bottom.
And there's a bajillion units here, all of them benefiting from the Vlad's aura of Zeal.
Any sort of TP escape option that they've got here from Talon. They've already got control over this round. Tier 2 tower is
Q.
still going to stand.
He's gonna die. Q's gone. No buyback available for the Batrider. WS is able to jump in. Got the silence on the Fly, but it's not good enough. Emo, he gets silenced, but there's the black hole! Zeal finds 2 cores. They burst them down with the Morty's kisses. They're losing the Mikoto DK. They need to get him out of here. But Fly says no. You're not allowed to leave, my friend. All of a sudden, 23 Savage realizes that he is all alone. A triple kill for Fly. Skewer back into all of these illusions, all of these creeps, all of this damage. Ultra kill for Fly. Man of way to end off the Bristleback. GG is called. Yakult brothers win the series 3-1. China is going to be representing C and China in the finals. What a performance coming in for the brothers.